Good afternoon, everybody. We'll get started here in just about 2 minutes. Thank you for your patience as everybody else jumps on. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this afternoon's training on American Sign Language. My name is Tiffany Ziegler. I am our Training and Compliance Specialist here at the County Board. Joining us today is Heather Perry, and she is an ASL or American Sign Language interpreter. So as I'm going to switch screens over here, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. But if you, throughout the presentation, Heather may reference a PDF document. If you're not sure what she's talking about, it would have been attached to the email that I sent out yesterday afternoon or this morning. All right, you can go ahead and get started, Heather.
All right, thank you, Tiffany. Thanks for welcoming me here. As Tiffany did state, I am a sign language interpreter. I've been interpreting for 12 years. I am considered a community interpreter, which means I do anything that is not in a K through 12 setting or college setting. A lot of job development and working with individuals who are getting interviews, going to maybe a doctor's appointment or an emergency visit. I do a lot of those things. When COVID hit, we then started doing a lot of Teams and a lot of Zooms. So we have become familiar with this. However, we as individuals come in contact with a lot of individuals who are either nonverbal, low verbal, or in the DD world. I'm also a job developer / job coach, so I work with a lot of individuals who have various disabilities. And of course, being able to communicate with anybody and everybody is always nice, and being able to include some signs with our clients who are not always verbal, but they have it inside of them and they just don't always know how to get it out without just doing a mimicking form. So today that's what I'm going to try to do is go through some very basic signs that I felt would be very helpful in a general setting, from meeting somebody maybe at the store or just helping a client that you might be encountering on the job site. So the first one is going to reference to the first page on the PDF, and it's called our WH words. Those would be our who, what, when, where, why, and how. Of course, anytime you're doing sign language, always remember that your face is part of who you are. It's going to give away a lot more. So sometimes we don't always control our face because we're just in the moment. However, it's very important, especially if working with various clients. When you work with the deaf, they read your facial expressions and body language extremely well. Sometimes they misinterpret it when you're not even giving them that cue from your face, but they're picking it up. So our face is very important when we're doing these. So when we're doing who, you're going to make an L shape with your dominant hand. All of your signs you're going to use are going to be based on your dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so I will be using my right hand. You're going to make an L shape, and you're going to go, who is that? Who are we talking about? Would be in reference. Now, what? There are variations in all signs. The signs I'm giving you are kind of the ones that are more common, not always the ones used because every region has their own sign, their own slang. So I'm giving you the ones that I am most familiar with and usually use in most of my teaching abilities. So when you do what, you're doing what? Like, what's going on? What's up? There's also the non-dominant hand is flat. The dominant hand, you make your pointer finger and you go down. What? It's more your slang. Like, it's the quick version. You don't have to do all the dramaticness. They're just what. When. I always think you put your non-dominant hand up with your dominant hand pointer, and when. When are you going? I always think of it as a helicopter, even though it's not. When. When are we going there? When is that happening? Where? Where is your dominant hand? Pointer finger up. Where? Where is that at? Where are you going? Where do you need to go? Why is a little tricky. So you're going to use your middle finger and you're going to come off your forehead. Why? Why is that happening? Why do you need to go? Why? It can also go to a Y shape. So you can go palm face out on your dominant and you're going to make the Y off your forehead. So why? Why is that happening? How you're using, again, dominant, non-dominant, and you're going how. You can also do how, it's almost the same shape, just this is the shorter version. So we have our who, we have our what, our when, where, why, or how. How are we going to go? All of those are important words, sometimes not used as much, but definitely important. Now you might encounter somebody who has a lot of signing skills and they just sign really, really fast. And you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what you're doing. So on page 2 starts some of those that are going to help you through those. So you're going to have your non-dominant hand face down. You're going to take your dominant hand and you're going to start from the fingertips and you're going to pull back slow. Kind of like you're petting the top of your non-dominant, going slow. Can you slow down? Please don't go so fast, so slow. The next one is what did you say? Now it only has one sign and it means all of that. What did you say? So you're going to do your pointer finger on your dominant hand again, point it into the middle of your chin and go, what? What did you say? Can you say that again? Say it again. Excuse me, you're going to put your non-dominant hand. You have your dominant hand. You're going to kind of make it a little bent and you're going to go from palm off to your fingers. So excuse me as in, excuse me, I need to get through, or excuse me, I didn't understand. Either way, you can use excuse me. Now you can also do forgot, which is going to take your non-dominant hand, start from one end of your forehead and go all the way over. Forgot. So you forgot all those words that you just learned 2 seconds ago. They all went, whew, completely forgot. So you forgot them. Don't understand. In ASL, the word not is used in conjunction with a lot of things. It's your negative word. And that's what's used as our equivalent of English is don't. In sign, though, we use the word not. So you go not understand. So you're going to take your thumb and you're going to go from under your chin and pull it out. And then you're going to go by your head like a light bulb's about to go off. And you're going to take your fist and boing up your index finger. So not understand. You're also going to shake your head as like, I totally have no clue what you just said. I need you to slow down, or what did you say? I didn't understand. Now this is very common. So you're going to take your non-dominant with your dominant hand. Your dominant hand, you're going to just make in a cup and hit the middle of the non-dominant. Again, repeat it. Can you do it again? I totally missed it. Sometimes it's also you look down for a quick second and you're like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden you can do it again. And then we have wait. So we have all of our fingers and they're going to do like those jazz hands that people say. Do you have your jazz hands? But you're going to put them up and you're going to go wait. Just wait a minute. So this is really important. A lot of kids that I've worked with and some older adults who need some very like prompting, like, nope, you've got to wait a second. Like, we're not ready to go. You have to wait. So it'll be that ability. So again, we have slow down. We have, what did you say? Excuse me. Forget. I don't understand. Repeat or do it again, and wait. Now, all of these go with context. Anybody who works with anybody knows most of these are context. ASL is a lot of context because a lot of the signs look the same with a slight variation, and every sign has multiple words for every sign. So the next one is help on the next page, on page 3. So you're going to take your non-dominant hand and you're going to take your thumb up of your dominant hand and place it in the middle of your palm, and you're going to do help. Now, this is just the basic root word help. This is what we call directional, meaning I can give it to you. Do you need help? Can you help me? Can you help them? So this can be moved. This is quote unquote you as a person asking, do you need help? I need help. So you can move it, but base word help. Do you need help with that? Is that something you need help with? Then our very important one, manners. We have thank you. You're going to use your dominant hand and you're just going to go from the top of your chin and go out for thank you. Then we have please. Dominant hand again on our chest, going in a rotating circle. Please, please, can you? Then we do the same with sorry, but you're going to make the S hand shape. So you're going to make a fist with your thumb all the way across to your pinky, go across your chest again, and go sorry. I'm sorry. So we have thank you, we have please, and we have sorry. See how that can be confusing? You've got please and sorry, and you have to remember which one goes where. Please is open hand. Sorry has the initial S, which goes I'm sorry. Some ones I threw in thinking maybe if you need it, especially if you are working with a DD population or in an atmosphere where you're going to have individuals who are coming in sick or might be sick, is the sick sign. So you're going to have middle fingers on dominant hand and non-dominant hand. The dominant hand is going to go with, you're going to have all your hands out, but make it across your forehead and then on your stomach. Oh, and sick. And you want that face that goes, oh, I'm just sick, miserable, awful. Hurt. You're going to take both non-dominant, dominant hands again, index fingers, and you're going to twist them in like, oh, there's pain. Again, this can be headache, shoulder, stomach, pain wherever. Generalization in front of you is neutral, meaning pain. Where's your pain? If they're indicating like a headache, they might do this, but you can do a headache. They're going to understand. But this is pain or hurt. More is another big one. So you're going to take your hands, make a long O, and you're going to put them together and go more. We do this a lot with our baby signs. This is really good if you have really, really young ones who are not talking yet. Do you want more food? It's also great for our nonverbals who are wanting more. More, 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 more. So to review page 3, we have help. We have thank you, please, sorry, sick, hurt, more. Those are important words that we see quite frequently. Then we have some random ones that I couldn't figure out how to group them together so well, but we're gonna put them all together. So you're gonna take your non-dominant hand and you're going to make like your piece, but you're gonna turn it sideways. So this is gonna become your chair. And these two fingers, you close them and you put it over top of the chair and you sit. So now I'm sitting. So you're the person who sits. We have food. One hand, not dominant hand, food. You're eating, you're indulging. More is the same hand shape, but two hands out. Eating, it's going into your mouth with one hand. Hungry, you're going to take your dominant hand, make it like a C, and start from your throat and go to your stomach. Hungry, I'm so hungry, I need food. So, and I need more because I'm still hungry. Bathroom, you're going to take your dominant hand, you're going to put it with your thumb in between your index finger and you're going to shake it. Bathroom. Bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. It's helpful for a lot of things because you can just say you go to the bathroom and you don't even have to tell anybody. You just walk out. Shower. So you're going to take your dominant hand, 5-hand shape, and you're going to start it above you because the shower is above you and it's going to shower. Do you need a shower or you need to go take a shower? We have wake up. You're going to do the two, like you're pinching your index finger and your thumb on the dominant and non-dominant, and you're going to put them by your eyes and go, wake up. This is indicating your eyes are opening and going big, so wake up. So we have sit, we have eat or food, hungry, bathroom, shower, wake up. On page 5, we have ready. So in order to do ready, we have to use our R hand shapes. So we're going to take our V's on both hands and you're going to crisscross them over and then you're going to go ready. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to leave? Are you ready? Now when you go to sign the word go, you're going to have both index fingers up and point out. Go. Where are you going? So are you ready to go? Then we have the sign yes. Yes again is the same hand shape as we did for sorry. You're going to do again and do yes. And you're just going to nod that S up and down. Now when you do no, we're going to do a 3, close them and go no. So we have no. Again, remember yes, we're doing a head shake up and down. No, we're doing a back and forth like, no, this is not happening. Now we're going to do what's wrong. Like what's wrong with you? What's wrong with the problem? Like what's wrong? Like just what's wrong in general. You're going to make the Y hand shape and you're going to make your index, your pinky and your thumb are the only two out and you're going to hit it against the top of your chin. What's wrong? Again, you want those furrowed brows like something's really wrong, not like, hey, what's wrong? Because that doesn't match what you're asking. So remember your facial expressions, you want to match your sign as close as possible. Even if you don't think you have it 100% right, at least your facial expressions will help detail what kind they're going on. So again, we have ready with our R's. We have go, where are we going? We have yes. We have no. We have what's wrong. So what's wrong? Now on to page 6. These are some just very basic male-female signs that they might use. I was figuring more on a DDN if you're talking with a client who has family that is either picking them up or they're going to visit, usually involved. So we have boy, which is you're going to take that C hand shape from the top of your forehead and pull it out, boy. This is to indicate from back in the day when they wear either a baseball cap or they would tip their hat to you. So boy. Girl is the G. Now this again is an older sign, but it's G from your ear with your thumb in a fist, like thumbs up. You're going to go from your ear to your chin for girl. From the nose up is male, from the nose down is female signs. So we have girl. And this was because back in the day when they used to tie the bonnets, it was girl. We have mom. So we have the 5-hand shape tapping on our chin, mom. Dad is the 5-hand shape on the top of our forehead. So we have that boy, girl, mom, dad, friend. So they're both going to be our index fingers again, non-dominant and dominant hand. We're going to make them into X's as much as possible. So you're going to crunch them down a little bit and you're going to interlock them on top, like giving a pinky swear, but you're doing it as an index and you're going to switch it. So who's your friend? Or are you going to a friend's house this weekend? Or where is your friend at? Those are always very important signs to know. So then we have some phrases that I thought might just be a little helpful, which is found on page 7. And it is, the first one is what is your name? So again, we're doing it in ASL, so the grammar structure is different. Most of our clients might not sign exactly like this, but they will sign some of this. So you have you. So you're going to make your index finger on your dominant hand and you're going to point out you. You're going to do your V, but you're going to put them together. You're going to put your non-dominant on top of your dominant and you're going to go name. And we're going to do that what. So your name is what. And then you're going to do nice to meet you. So you're going to do non-dominant with dominant and you're going to go across them, nice. So from palm out to fingertips, nice, meet, non-dominant, you're going to put your index finger up. This is indicating this person. You are the dominant and you go meet. Now make sure you keep your hands up because if you go in a different direction, it changes the whole meaning of it and it's not something that we want to sign. Nice to meet you. So again, you're pointing them. So it's a nice to meet you. So if you're doing a good morning, a good afternoon, you're going to do that thank you. But now you're going to kind of do it. You can do thank you. The slang easy way is just good and thank you look exactly the same. You're going to do good morning. So you're going to take your non-dominant, put it in the middle of your elbow. This represents the sun is coming up. So you're going to do good and it goes straight into the morning as it's going up, as the sun is going up. Now when you're doing afternoon, this is your horizon. This is the sun again, so it's going down. So afternoon. So you can do good morning or good afternoon. Either way, those are the signs. So I will review these since this lesson went a lot quicker than I thought because when I was doing this, I'm like this is going to be forever long. And I normally never do this many signs even when I teach. So we'll go through them again. First page, we've got who, what, when, where, why, or why, and then how. On page 2, we have slow down. You're going way too fast. Say it again. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot. I don't understand. Repeat it. Do it again. Wait. Help. Help. I need help. Thank you. Please. Sorry. Ugh. Sick. Hurt. More. Page 4, we have sit, food, hungry, bathroom, shower, wake up. Ready? Go. Yes, no. What's wrong? Boy, girl, mom, dad, friend. And then last page, your name is what? And then it's nice to meet you. And then good morning or good afternoon. So on the very last page of the PDF, you will find some ASL sites that I use on a very regular basis. They have all the words individualized as well as they are videoed, so they will walk you through it so you can see how it's actually done. And then I have some places you can actually order ASL things, products. If you do have clients that are hearing impaired or deaf and they need some products, these are some of the places you can go to get those products. And then YouTube, these are just some of the places that you can just get exposure just to see different ways people sign, because of course, all across America, we sign a lot of things differently. Regionally and just locally, we sign things differently. Ways I sign in Cleveland are not how I'm going to sign in Medina or Akron per se, because there are variations in slang. My email is on the very bottom. If anybody needs anything, questions, or has anything they need to reference, you are more than welcome to comment or email me. So that concludes it. Tiffany?
Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that very much. Lots of great information. I'm just going to leave it open for just a couple minutes here. If you do have any questions and you want to put them in the Q&A, I know somebody did ask if this would be available later. Yes, we do put all of our trainings on our YouTube channel. So if you have not visited our YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. Just type in Medina County Board of Developmental Disabilities on YouTube. It should bring you to all of our videos and our trainings. So give me about 48 hours. I should have it up there by about Friday. Feel free to share it with whoever you think might benefit from it. But thank you today for joining us today. I also do want to let you know that we do have a training coming up in May. It's on supported decision making, so look for that information coming out. We do have attorney Derek Graham presenting that training as well. So I'm going to give just a few more minutes here just to see if any questions come through. All right, I am not seeing any questions come through, so thank you again for joining us today, and we hope to see you at some of our future trainings.